All right, guys. Welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host, me, El Young. And we are here with Mike and T of Corners of Sanctuary. So, welcome, guys.
Hey,
It's been,
for having us. Hello,
yeah,
everyone.
no worries. It's been roughly about 6 months since we last spoke.
Yeah,
Uh, I think it was back in February, last time we spoke to each other.
yep.
And at the time you were working on a few things, trying to get some stuff together. So what you've been up to?
Well, since then we released our Blood and Steel EP, Volume 1, released in March, and we just released Volume 2 yesterday, actually, on RFL Records, and we're excited about it. We got the first single is Casualties of War. There's a video that accompanies the song. They're streaming right now. Like I said, the EP's available digitally pretty much everywhere you can purchase music. So go check it out, man. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, yeah. I listened to Casualties of War last Thursday, just before I went live on Project Metal Music, Project Metal Across the Pond, and I really enjoyed it. And when I played it for my listeners, they really enjoyed it as well. So, could you tell us a little bit about that, about Casualties of War?
Yeah, well, so a lot of this material was put together while we were all in lockdown. So there's a lot of that feeling and emotions that we were experiencing, as individuals, as a band, as a nation, as a world, and it just seems like that's kind of what we are. We're just casualties of some war that seems to be going on somewhere else, and we're and the fallout's always on the regular Joe, so to speak. So it kind of just talks about things like that, but it also gives you hope that if you're out there and you can surmount that challenge and still kind of do what you want to do, even in the face of that kind of situation, positive things will happen.
Yeah. And could you tell us a little bit about, is it Blood and Steel, Volume 2? Could you tell us a little bit about that?
The Blood and Steel Volume 2, yeah. Well, it's a continuation of Volume 1. And we're going to have a third edition coming out in October, which is going to be an actual physical CD release and a vinyl release. It'll have a few more songs on it, and the whole idea behind it was, instead of coming out with just an album and one and done kind of thing, knowing or not knowing what the world was going to be like, in 2021, we decided that we'll space it out and celebrate the music, celebrate our 10-year anniversary in 2021, because we didn't know if we were going to be able to play out. So we'll space out the music, and at the same time, both Blood and the whole Blood and Steel project is a tribute to a couple of friends and former bandmates that we had that passed away last year, and that we weren't able to celebrate their life in the way that we normally would, with people being able to get together and proper burial and all that kind of stuff because of the situation. So we thought that the next best thing for us to do is to honor them with music. So we actually reworked some songs and included them on Blood and Steel Volume 1 and 2 that these individuals had worked on. So we're kind of excited about being able to keep their memory alive and their accomplishments of what they did through the music. So it's pretty exciting for that.
Yeah. I've noticed on Facebook that you got a couple of concerts coming up. One today, and one next week too, for the launch of the like a launch party type of thing for the Blood and Steel Volume 2.
For the EP, yeah. So today we're doing a small local festival. We're kind of excited about it. It's an outside show. It's nice weather here today, so we're kind of excited about that. So yeah, as soon as we wrap up the interview, we're on our way to do sound checks and stuff. And then next week, we're having our EP release showcase. So to celebrate, the EP's release, we're just having a friendly get together with 150 of our friends, and we'll have a good time, and we're excited about that. And then, come September, we're going to be hitting the road with some shows. And we're gearing up to do a West Coast tour here in the U.S. in December, where we'll be playing at the Whiskey A Go Go with Kill Devil Hill. So we're kind of excited about that. We're really excited that things are
coming back to normal.
We're keeping our fingers crossed that the other shoe won't drop and everything will be canceled. So we're taking one day at a time, but most of it.
Yeah. So, how many songs are on this Blood and Steel Volume 2 EP? I mean, is there about 4 or 5 songs?
Yeah, there's 4 songs. Each the Volume 1 has 4, Volume 2 has 4. However, if you purchase one of our mystery merch packages from Blood and Steel, there's several bonus tracks on each CD. We have a limited number of CDs for them just to kind of commemorate their release. But then when we have the full-length version, it'll be both of those CDs plus a couple more. So you'll have about 10, 11 songs on the final.
Yeah. Where could people find the EP? Is it on like Amazon?
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Spotify, Deezer, a whole host of other places. You can go to our record label at rflrecords.com. I think there is a link on our site. If not, it'll be updated in the next couple of days at cornersofsanctuary.com. You can go on our Facebook page. Most of our social media has it in there somewhere on some post. You know what I mean? But it's there.
Yeah. So go check it out, guys. Go check out Corners of Sanctuary's Facebook page, all the others, social media stuff. So yeah. So what's like you mentioned some gigs coming up in September and in December. Have you got any other plans in the works about touring?
Well, we have some other shows that we're discussing right now for the rest of the fall. We're not going to overdo it again, because if we book too much and things go the opposite way, then it's just kind of like so we're taking it piece by piece, getting a couple big shows out there, and then we'll kind of fill in the blanks. We'll see how it goes. We are hoping, that again, everything kind of stays where it's at and keeps going on the positive side. We're planning on returning to the UK next year in 2022. So we've been talking to management about that and throwing some dates around and talking, see who would be interested in having us out. So that's our right now, with the release of this EP and then the one coming in October, along with, we're going to have a new holiday song as well. Material wise, that's not a problem. We're holding out to, maybe do something big for next year. We had hoped to do a lot of really big shows this year, being that it was our 10-year anniversary. However, we know what happened. And so we're going to make up lost time, but we're going to take our time doing it.
Yeah.
We celebrate our 10 years, actually their 10 years.
It's 10 years as a band, regardless of who was here or who, we're going to celebrate. And if we have to extend the celebration into 2022, we're going to do that. Why not?
Yeah. So you mentioned something about coming over to the UK, like sometime in 2022.
Yes.
Any plans on coming in? Have you got sort of like a feeling of where you're going to be playing?
No, I don't per se right now, because we're still talking some things through. We're trying to hammer down some dates that we know will work for what we want to accomplish. Yeah. We do want to make up for being able to unfortunately having to cancel the last UK tour. So if we're going to try to get some of those dates back at some of those venues, if it's possible by then, and then add a few more on. And so as soon as we know, we'll we'll get it out there. We actually have a meeting tomorrow with our UK management to start really hammering away at this, because we need a good 6 months just to kind of, along with everything else, to keep things going.
Yeah. It's just to try and get everything in place, so to speak.
Right.
So, right. Could you tell where could if people want to come to any of the shows? Are they on your website or social media or any of the upcoming shows?
Oh, yeah, you can go to our website at cornersofsanctuary.com. We have an events page, and it lists everything out that we're doing. Again, so if you want like up to date, like right on the spot, like release that day, you go to our Facebook page. That pretty much has everything on it. If it's not right at the top, you just scroll down a little bit, and I'm sure it's there. But that's like if you need something immediate, Facebook is the place to go for us. But then, our website as well, you can go there and then link over to Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or where else.
Yeah. So, right, I think that might be about it. So, if you want anything to add, feel free to.
I just want to thank everybody, for their support, for the last 10 years, and we're hoping to keep going as long as we can. Check out the new EP, Blood and Steel Volume 2, or check out Volume 1 and look for, Volume 3, which is actually called Blood and Steel Fight to the End. That's going to be released. We're going to be doing some pre-sale links for that soon, which will include the CD and a vinyl, 12-inch vinyl release as well. So, so we'll have some advanced sales for that, so people that would be interested. Check out our new video, Casualties of War. That's streaming on our YouTube channel. It's on rflrecords.com, their YouTube channel, their website. It's out on our Facebook page. So, thanks so much. Really do appreciate all the support.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us today. It's very much appreciated. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all your support.
Yep. And make sure you could check out Corners of Sanctuary on their Facebook page and on the website. So, yep, check them out.